Come one, come all. It's the Mad Cinema Show. I'm Scott G.
And I'm Phil D.
It is week 3 of Anime. With an M-A-Y and a hyphen.
See what we did?
Yeah. Gotta keep that joke going.
Did you guys figure it out yet?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks, guys. You should be getting this by now.
Come on, we shouldn't have to explain this to you every time.
Every time, even though we're going to.
Well, yeah, we are.
Every time.
Mhm.
Oh boy, are we gonna run this into the ground?
We're gonna keep it going.
That's right.
Past this month.
That dead horse is gonna be jelly before.
You guys
we're
remember
done.
anime? You remember when we put May in the end?
Yeah.
Instead it's gonna be forever now.
Yeah, forever. We're gonna do this even after this month. But we have a very interesting topic for this week. It's Apocalypse Zero, quite possibly the greatest freak show ever put to animated film.
That was pretty amazing.
It's I wouldn't call it a classic per se, but it is incredibly interesting. Like, so just disclaimer, guys. We're going to have to be talking about some kind of unpleasant subjects, possibly.
Yeah, it gets a little out there.
And the way we're going to have to describe certain things for you,
Pretty fucked up.
yeah, are going to be pretty fucked up. So just so you know, if you have any kind of weak constitution, if you, don't listen to this. Turn back now. And don't watch this movie because it will offend certain sensibilities. Anyways, so you had never seen this movie.
I'd never seen it. I'd actually never even heard of it.
Well,
so.
it's not really even a movie. It's like 2 episodes.
Yeah,
So-
and it feels that way.
Yeah, it's based on a manga. I think they only got 2 episodes made, or at the very least, we only ever got those 2 in here in the West. So I guess it's more of an OVA kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, at least feels like it kind of wraps up, like it
To
doesn't
some degree,
completely.
Yeah.
But it at least finishes what's going on in that little bit there.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Yeah.
It makes me wonder how much farther the manga went.
Well, I know it's 6 volumes,
Okay.
so I think they got pretty far into the story.
Okay.
And from what I'm to understand, the manga did finish.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So it wasn't like they it just, like a lot of manga and anime where it just kind of stops in the middle because people just didn't care about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's why anime endings are, it's why anime has bad endings a lot of the times.
Man, yeah. They're like,
It's
well,
like-
we're not making money. Turn it off.
Yep. Or wrap it up as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what are all the plot threads that we forgot to mention?
Poor Firefly.
Poor Fire.
I know it has nothing to do with this, but that's all that made me think of.
Yeah, right? Okay, so Apocalypse Zero. It's about this,
Wait,
so-
Apocalypse Now?
No. No,
Oh.
different movie. That is actually something that I heard that a lot of people, because the
The
font
looks really reminiscent of Apocalypse Now.
It does. And it's not called Apocalypse Zero in Japan. It's something like Kakugo Resolute, or yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kakugo is the main character.
Yeah.
Super badass fighter with a Kamen Rider suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, he's like if you take Guyver and RoboCop and slam them together.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
He pretty much whips ass like the Guyver, but he talks to people like RoboCop.
Yeah, and the armor kind of acts like Guyver's.
It
a
does,
little bit.
yeah. Being sentient and all, and and kind of melding with his body and all that.
Yeah. So, and he and his brother have been trained like from a very young age to just wreck things.
Which I was really unaware that he was male earlier in the story, because I just figured they were young. But I see what you're saying, because at that one point he pretty much says that the suit took him over and then he was able to be whatever he wants.
Exactly.
And so he took the form of being female.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just...
Well, and it's like a female-esque suit, like the design of it is
controlled him. is what
essentially,
happened.
yeah.
Okay.
So they've been trained from a very young age to just destroy things, in order to protect the people of this world, which are under constant threat of like death, dismemberment by like these just horrific demons.
Yeah, weird mutant fucking somethings
and gigantic cockroaches.
Like, wow,
that's
rad
a big
roaches.
Cockroach.
They're rad roaches.
They are rad roaches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but as far as the setting goes, I mean, this is just an apocalyptic hellscape.
Yeah. Well, like you were saying when we started, I mean, before I watched this, I think you said to me that it's like Fist of the North Star Goes to High School.
Yeah, Fist of the North Star Goes to High School. Yeah, exactly.
So something like that.
Yeah. And Guyver Goes to High School.
Yeah. There's a lot of buildings with holes in them, guys.
Yeah, because for some reason, even though the society has collapsed on top of itself, we're still going to school, guys. We still got to go to school.
They're still Japanese.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
95% of all anime is set in a school. So I mean,
95% of Japanese life is in school.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, guys. I know it's only like 45.
Well, I actually heard somebody.
Your entire life.
Yeah, I actually heard something about that. Is like, whereas over here in the West, a lot of people end up like finding themselves and kind of having these like larger than life experiences in college. That seems to be the case kind of culturally over there for high school, because by the time you get out of high school, you're pretty much meant to have your life figured out by that point.
Yeah,
over there. So I mean, those are like,
those parents don't fuck around over there.
Nah, man. Nah,
they're telling you better get shit right.
Educate yourself.
We're gonna kick you directly out at 18,
That's
so
right.
you better get your shit straight. Yeah, that's a cool cultural thing, because I feel like like we as Americans, just to go off on some cultural tangents here,
we
don't get kicked in our ass as much as
quite. No, not that early on.
Yeah, and so I feel like we kind of end up slacking off as kids. I mean, that's kind of why there's so many people in our generation that are like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah. I don't know. Get a job.
Yeah. Get a job. That sounds like that Fight Club shit.
Yeah.
Get married. I can't get married.
Can't get married. But anyways, so this is, let's see when this movie came out, because it is.
What did it say? 87?
No.
84?
96.
No.
90s. Yeah, this is 96.
Whoa.
Yeah, because that's in that area of like 90s.
Was I looking at the manga? Is the manga older?
The manga might be older. The manga is definitely like 80s or like early 90s.
Maybe that's what I checked out. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're right, that anime does look like mid-90s anime.
It is.
Early to mid-90s anime.
Well, and especially based on like the kind that we were getting over here during the 90s, which was extremely hyper-sexualized, hyper-violent.
Like all that Vicarious Visions shit?
Yeah.
And all that, like, totally. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, so... Thoughts, man. What you got?
Well, I think that the style is cool, like the art style. I think there are. I
really do like the character designs.
Yeah, me too. Even some of the weirder ones. I honestly think that's a good thing that they drew some of the characters shitty, if you would say.
Kind of. Well, they're very Tezuka-esque,
and it gives them a character.
Yeah,
it gives them a character that they don't just look like a generic anime background person. They look like some weirdo this guy drew.
Yeah,
so that's cool.
Yeah, well, even some of the background characters, a lot of the characters that don't even have speaking lines are very uniquely
drawn. All look unique.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm seeing a bunch of the same face. I don't feel like I'm seeing a bunch of the same kind of style.
It's not like nowadays when you hit like 5 minutes into a fucking anime and you get like CG crowds. It's like
CG crowds. Which, hey, speaking of which,
yeah,
I just have to tangent here since you brought up the CG anime.
Yeah, might as well.
Saw some stuff about the Ghost in the Shell series.
Oh yeah,
it looks like crap.
It doesn't look good, does it?
Man,
it doesn't look good in motion.
The way that. Okay, so one thing I'll say that I'm glad that they didn't do super low frame rate on that.
Yeah,
but other than that, the style is fucking hot trash. Man.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's going to be hard pressed for me to watch that series.
It's going to be hard for me to finish. I think I'm 7 episodes in, and I do like the story.
Okay,
I
do
good. Like the story. My biggest hang up was I don't really like the characters' emotion.
Yeah.
They don't really look that good.
I saw a clip of a naked man doing backflips that looked so shit.
Yeah,
it was so
it wasn't
shit.
Good. I like I think Makoto Kusanagi's redesign is cute. But that's not, like, I don't want Makoto Kusanagi to be a cute anime waifu. Like,
I don't know, everything about the visual style of that one made me just go, well, this is where we've come to, huh?
Yeah.
So it's cool to see something like Apocalypse Zero directly after criticizing that.
Yeah.
Without watching it. Now, I'll give you that. I'm really just criticizing
the new
Standalone Complex.
Yeah.
I was really criticizing Standalone Complex based on just visuals, not on the the other side of it. But Apocalypse has this sketchy yet deliberate look to all
of it.
And when like for instance, either of the Zero Suit, dude, the Zero Suit is so like wildly drawn.
Yeah, dude. And it's doing those crazy fucking manga poses, and it still looks good in motion every time it punches, every single time it kicks. It has weight behind it.
So what's up with that? What is it about 3D animation that in motion makes it look like shit?
I don't know. I think it's because instead of like going whole hog and just using the technology available to them to make something appropriate for that specific type of animation, they're trying to make it look like the 2D shit.
Yeah,
totally. And it just doesn't work.
And in most 2D situations, especially when we're talking about older anime, they pretty much were making it for that.
Yeah,
they're doing it for the project right there. And they're not trying to fit into a style. They're not trying to fit into it. They're really just, okay, well, how do we draw? Well, this is how we draw.
Yep.
And this is how our art studio produces. This is how it looks. I feel like the look of this reminds me a lot of Trigger.
Yeah. Very Trigger-esque.
Yeah. And again, that's that whole like sketchy, like it's weird how some of these things can look shitty in a really good way.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like it's like they're
like humans aren't portioned this way, but it's awesome.
But this is cool. But and
like I was saying, the main girl, what is it? Hori.
Oh, the chick with the
with the ribbon.
With the bow,
big ribbon. Yeah, she looks like Felix the cat.
Yeah, she's a little hoary.
Nah, man, she's a sweet girl.
Well, then why'd they call her hoary?
I don't know. Why does a big blue goblin man sing into his dick?
Point.
By the way, there's a big blue goblin man that detaches his dick and sings into it as an attack.
Don't try it at home.
No, it'll hurt. It'll hurt a lot.
It doesn't work as a microphone.
No.
You've been wasting
your
time.
Man, this dick don't amplify shit.
And then the later demon that whips his dick out, because apparently that's a big deal in this one, is demon cock.
Demon cock.
In case you guys wanted to see a bunch of demon cock, this is all about it.
It's all about it.
There's a demon Okay, so there's this weird old dude demon that's like a crotchety old man that has a stick.
Yeah, he spits glass.
That spits fucking glass, right? So that's crazy. And he spits all over his stick and then slings his stick at you, and it has a whole bunch of glass shards that form in the air. So that's crazy. Cut people in half with them because anime.
Yeah.
But like he's got this weird like thing going on where he has this like it's like
the shaft of his dick is wrapped up, and his balls are just kind of on either side,
just hanging out. He's just got old man testes, just like ripe grapes sitting right there for everybody to see, and it's almost like he's wearing like bondage like underwear.
All the demons are kind of wearing bondage
stuff.
Shit.
So that's kind of a funny one
too. Absolutely.
Which they're all hypersexualized too, so that's so it's obviously a theme. They're going for something there.
Yeah.
But
author fetish, man.
Yeah, probably.
Probably it.
Hopefully he doesn't like that one at the beginning. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that one.
But this one in particular though really struck my fancy. Because at first he's just like, oh, that's weird, and then after that he's like, well, I'm gonna need
I'm gonna need some help from my weenie.
And he fucking unwraps it, and then it's a dragon.
It's a dragon. He's got a dragon dick
and Dragon Balls.
And
that's right. I went there.
Dragon Balls.
Dragon. Cock of dragon. Cock of dragon.
Dragon Ball P.
So he whips this thing out, and then now this is towards the end, so I'm kind of we're not being
we're just kind of bouncing around, guys.
Yeah. But he gets in this fight with Kakato. I keep wanting to just talk about the Zero suit. I'm not even.
It's Zero. It's Zero. He gets in a fight with Zero.
Zero. And so
because that's when he whips his dragon dick out.
That's right. And so he's he's getting a good beating on him, and then all of a sudden the what's her name?
Hoey?
Hoey?
No, Hori.
No, not no,
not Hoey.
No,
it's Hori.
His brother, that is a girl now.
Sumiko.
Oh,
no.
No, I didn't
You're
think
talking
so.
about his
H.
brother.
Yeah,
it's Harara.
Harara.
H-A-R.
A-R. That's how I laugh. But no.
Harara.
Harara fucking possesses this old man demon.
Yeah.
And when he does that, it makes him turn into this creature that looks exactly like this Magic the Gathering card.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that, and you like when you showed me the picture, it's like wow, that's spot on.
And it really looks like they must have been inspired by his character design for the Magic the Gathering card. The card I'm talking about, just in case you guys have seen Absolute Zero. That's funny. It's going to be every other thing with zero in it every time I say it.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Zero. Absolute Zero is a Mega Man song.
Yeah, absolutely.
But in
the magic card.
Yeah, the magic card's called a Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker.
Yeah.
And just look that image up, Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. When you check this out, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's precisely the same demon.
Yeah, it's really, really close, like to the point to where it's like almost suspect. It's like they had to have taken some kind of influence from this. But that's cool. So the other demons, because that's what you're here for, guys. You're here for the freak show. So you have
the freaks come out at night.
One of us.
Oh damn.
So the first one that we encounter is this giant lady, and I mean giant, with her tits hanging out and spikes coming out of her pussy. In this
I would lovingly call this one Thunder Cunt.
Yes. Okay. So Thunder Cunt shows up, and the way it immediately puts you in the mindset that this this show wants you to be in.
Oh yeah.
Shit is bad. Shit is bad, and it's not going to get better. So these two kids, boy and a girl, are looking at this flower, and they're talking about, oh, how pretty is that? I don't think we should pick it. We should just leave it alone. And, of course, they're all like, yay, we're so happy we're here and seeing this flower. And then Thunder Cunt rolls up. Why are you hanging out with this lady? He just grabs the girl. It's like, look at her. She isn't pretty. And she just squeezes her insides out through her mouth. Squeezes this girl until she literally erupts her intestines. It's
pretty.
It's
pretty
graphic as fuck.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
It's yeah.
And then what is it? She takes the guy back to her place, chains him up, rapes him, and then kisses his face off.
Yeah, it was repeatingly raping him. Just you could tell that's all that's been going on.
Yeah, with the spikes in her cunt.
Yeah.
It would sounds like it would be pretty bad.
Maybe she took that off.
I don't think so.
Probably.
Not this one. But no, that's the thing. She kisses his face off, and I don't mean she kisses him a lot. I mean she literally kisses the dude and sucks his face off, and then sews it onto her tits.
Takes his face off.
I didn't see Nicolas Cage in this movie.
You didn't. He was under the tit.
Oh. Tit off.
Tit off.
Yeah. So yeah, these are the kind of bad guys that we're dealing with. Guys.
Like absolute horrors.
Yeah.
You know. I mean this big thing.
And then she eats him.
She looks like she kind of looks like Clown from Spawn, just like a 50-foot female clown from Spawn. Yeah, that's kind of the feeling you get.
Yeah,
just the worst thing. You know? Oh man,
absolutely bad. So and then when Kakago's fighting her,
I like I like that part. I especially like it when he punches her in the gut and she throws up all the corpses.
Yeah, that she's eaten.
The one dude is still being digested
because she just got eaten.
And he just ate him alive.
Yeah, you know, and he's like crawling out of this like pile of bones and bile, and it's just like he's all melted and shit. Mm-hmm. That is actually a really like harrowing moment. It's kind of
because she hugs him.
Yeah, dude. It's kind of what put me over the edge of from. I really like God. Hori's character design, and like, she's kind of cute. To, oh man, I really like this character. Absolutely. She is just an absolute sweetheart, and I love her. Like, yeah, because she just embraces him and is like, you know, this dude is gonna die. You know, he's in such immense pain, but she's doing all she can to comfort this guy, just telling him, no, hang on, we're here for you. It's going to be okay. When it's not gonna be okay, oh, you sweet, naive girl. Harrowing.
Yeah. For some reason, that makes me think of that part in Gladiator when they're in the like, there's that assembly, and he's talking to the senators, and like he's talking about I mean in a way he's talking about the health of the people and talking about how this needs to be handled, and they mention to Commodus like sir, have you ever held someone dying of the plague?
Oh yeah.
You know, and he goes, no, but I'll make sure that you do.
Oh yeah. Make sure that you do. Yeah. Good movie.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So Thundercunt's done. Then we have blue microphone dick dude.
Yeah, which he doesn't really last too long.
No, he's pretty much over and done with. But his whole thing is like he has these flowers that eat people, and Kakago burns one, and he comes out, why are you burning my individuality?
Yeah, that's what it I'm being repressed.
I'm being repressed. Come and see the violence inherent in the system.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, so he doesn't last long. He essentially gets turned into dust and blows away. Yeah. Then that's the end of the first episode.
Yeah.
The next episode,
doesn't the next one open up with the father teaching them stuff?
I think the first one opens up with how they got the armor.
The second one opens up with
how they got the armor. Yeah,
it does. And then it goes into the battle, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one opens up when he's fighting that mutant tit bear.
That's right.
Yeah. That's when Dad's teaching him.
Yep.
And he slaps the shit out of Harura because he did a flit. Mutant tit bear. It's highbrow shit, guys.
Yeah.
Recommend
it to your grandma.
Yeah. Let your grandma watch this. So anyways, yeah, what was the... Oh, it was that nurse girl.
Yeah,
that
was cool.
She is interesting.
That was such a weird one because they just make her the hoiest, just the hoiest.
Oh, dude,
they make her straight, just slutty anime,
yeah. Absolutely.
And I love the way that like they find those. She finds those three just desperate idiots.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
to just
at the beginning of the episode,
fawn over her.
Yep.
Yeah,
and like just like turns around, ain't wearing no panties, just swinging that ass
swinging
around.
It. Yeah, like wow, they just.
Oh, you poor boys.
Yeah, don't you want to come fuck me?
Oh, you've never touched a woman before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he starts fingering her,
yeah.
and then she sucks his hand in,
yeah,
and then sucks all the flesh off of his arm.
Yeah, he pulls back a bony stump. And you're like, yeah.
Yep.
Don't fuck crazy, guys.
That's
do not put your dick in crazy.
Woo! What I also really like is once she turns into the demon form, her crotch just turns into this large demon face.
Oh yeah,
that has like hair around the outside of it that looks like
just
pubes.
like
it just has this like I don't know, man.
It's got those super long tits that she just God.
It's like teeth.
Yeah.
You know?
There's teeth in her. There's teeth in her cunt.
You know that movie, Teeth?
Teeth? Yeah. I know that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, guys, watch Teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, watch that one. You'll. But anyways, so
he beats the slutty nurse chick.
I think it's funny because she comes to Kakato's house.
Oh yeah, totally. And
she's
spreads
all like,
it all on top of the counter.
Well, she's all like, her clothes are torn, so she looks like she's been fucked up. And he of course, picks her up and is just like, "We need to get clothes for this woman. We'll take care of her."
Which she hadn't been.
Yeah,
she obviously did that to herself.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah. And so she tries to seduce him by sitting on his kitchen counter, and he slaps the taste out of her,
and then
mouth.
tells her that it's rude to put your ass where people prepare food, and it's just like. Man,
he goes out. He goes like, clean yourself up. He goes outside. He's just like, there's no way I'd be tempted by someone who's so rude.
So rude. Jeez.
But yeah. And then of course she transforms, and he starts, laying the smackdown on her. Mm-hmm. And really, it's it's kind of an interesting fight because what is it? Her entire body is polyamorous or whatever.
No,
or what?
It's an erogenous
zone. Erogenous. Your entire body is an erogenous zone. I don't fucking know.
You can keep that in there. Keep that.
Yeah.
So
but damn it.
But then he says something about like she must be like a lobster, and
it must be like shellfish.
A shellfish.
Yeah.
That's what she says, and I'm like, what? Is there something about shellfish that I don't know?
Yeah.
Are they just a big stimuli?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you just poke a shellfish and it's like, yeah. Does that?
That
is there
was
something
weird,
I don't know?
Yeah,
about
that was a
shellfish?
weird line. Yeah, must be a cultural thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Chalk it up to that.
They know everything about the sea, dude. They know all of it.
They know all of it. But it's interesting the way that he beats her because he can't just punch and kick her. So what he does is he's got these jetpacks on his back, and he just slams her into the ground and just literally grinds her on the ground until she's nothing but pieces.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, I like the way he finishes every single one of these.
Yeah, very, very interesting finishing moves on this one. Very, very bloody. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Violence is cool, guys.
Yeah. I'd say this isn't like Berserk, Hellsing, or what else can I think of that's super bloody?
No.
It's not that level of blood.
Yeah, no. I think it's to the level of maybe the like the 90s Devilman OVA.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of in that vein as far as like gore goes, to where it's more or less like it just doesn't let you look away.
Yeah.
It doesn't cut away when shit's happening. You see everything. And that's what makes it so visceral, and you're just like, it's just gross a lot of the time.
When Kiki Jiki gets hit in the side and that
it just bubbles up. Yeah.
That's good, man. Yeah, so the movie kind of wraps up with it's a classic hubris situation.
Absolutely.
Where the bad guy thinks that they're unstoppable, and so
ooh, this battle's gonna be fun, but you could die.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun.
And then possesses the Kiki Jiki demon guy, and then so their advisor in the background's going, "Watch out! The demon's at low health. If you die, it'll hurt you." Yeah, and she's just going, well, maybe it'll make us on even footing. So this will be more fun.
Yeah, It's just one of those bad guy things. Like you said, man, it's hubris.
Hubris.
It's absolute hubris.
That's and that is actually one of the things that separates the bad guys that I like and the bad guys that I don't like.
Yeah.
That's why I like Dr. Doom so much.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom is not filled with hubris.
No.
He is as realistic as it gets. He knows exactly when he needs to leave.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
He's realistic for a scientist wizard metal man.
For real. Yeah. I mean, you'd think he'd be a little unrealistic.
Yeah.
No.
He's got it.
He's pretty solid.
Yeah. But yeah, it does. I don't think it. I wouldn't say it doesn't have a satisfying ending because I mean,
I think it's fine for what it is.
I think it's fine for what it is.
Yeah.
For what we got a pretty interesting watch.
And it wraps up enough for it to work with those 2 episodes.
Absolutely.
But I also think that it's very clear that a lot more could come out of this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't think this should be remade.
No.
I do not think that this should be revisited.
I don't think it would work.
No.
Nowadays. I just don't.
No. No. Oh, well, I mean, not only is it that it wouldn't sell very well, but it's also that a lot of folks would have some issues with the content.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's they're throwing rapes around.
It's not a sensitive watch, man.
Not at all.
Like I said at the beginning of this episode, man, if you have even the slightest bit of a weak constitution, don't watch this.
But if you don't mind it, this is some of the most interesting, like, weird animation, like little moments of
just on a visual,
absolutely
visceral sense.
Just watching how they decided to pull off these actions. It's
Absolutely.
that kind of thing. It's I mean, it's
unique.
Worth it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You won't see a lot like this right here.
I can't think of really that much to relate it to. I mean, we can relate some rough themes, but directly, I don't know, man. I mean, sure, Fist of the North Star Goes to High School. Sure, Guyver RoboCop. Yeah, sure, okay, but it's kind of its own thing, and it stands alone, and absolutely. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, worth a watch at least one time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you like gory anime and don't care about something that's only going to be 2 episodes, I absolutely. Plus, we legitimately were trying to look for this film.
Yeah, we were looking for it. We were trying.
We were going to rent it or something. Yeah, we could only find it on YouTube. Yeah. So. I don't know, man. I'm just going to cover this real quick. Yeah. Is watching movies on YouTube pirating? Where are we at?
I don't. I think it's. No, it's not.
Well, it's like
because less.
What I mean isn't so much the moral side of it, because definitely not.
Yeah.
But they're gonna say it is. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna say it is.
But it's not to the degree of like holding the person who's watching it responsible. It's the kind of the person who uploaded it. That's the problem.
Was it you that were telling me about the anime on YouTube that they specifically say not to sub and not to like and comment so that they don't get found? Yeah, that's funny to me. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I was watching what is it? The Irresponsible Captain Tyler.
Okay.
That entire show is on there. But like there's a description that says, "Hey, don't subscribe, don't share this because they'll find us faster."
Yeah, absolutely.
So but also a really, really great show, guys. Have you seen that at all?
I haven't.
So Irresponsible Captain Tyler is basically like parody, like Macross space opera, kind of more akin to Space Battleship Yamato.
Oh,
kind of Star Blazer kind of stuff.
Oh, Crest of the Stars.
No, but kind of the same. I think that show's kind of the same. But anyways, instead of a incredibly competent captain, they have a idiot captain who's also incredibly lazy. Who the only reason he joined the army is because he
wanted free meals
he wanted 3 meals and he saw an advertisement with a cute girl and he was just like, oh well, I want to work around cute girls.
yeah
Okay, so and it's great.
Okay,
everybody should watch that one. It's hilarious.
What's it called again?
Irresponsible Captain Tyler.
All right.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah, we should watch an episode real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
No,
Apocalypse?
that's not it.
Oh, that's not it?
No,
What else
Scott,
we got to
that's
talk
not it.
about?
We got to talk about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, real quick.
That episode was great.
It's like episode 2 on the new season. I don't remember what the name of the episode is off the top of my head, but it's about them being screeners for the new action movie in the It's Always Sunny.
Thundergun 4.
That they're
maximum cool.
Yeah, and if you guys have seen any It's Always Sunny, you know they love Thundergun, and this is them screening this new movie. But this particular episode, if you care anything about the meta idea of the film's
all
industry,
the discourse,
all of the bullshit that happens,
all the bullshit,
all of the nonsense that people complain about as moviegoers, and all of the things that get changed by the studios, and all of the reasons why this happens.
Yeah.
This is making fun of every step of the way.
all of it.
And I think people that are movie fans need to see this episode.
Absolutely.
Because it pokes fun at every single facet of the film industry.
Dude, it's like everything that they were saying the whole time. It's like I've read somebody online. I've read that online somewhere about some movie. Every single line of that.
Where he's all like, well, the bad guy needs to be foreign so that I know that
why
I hate him.
Why I hate him.
Because, I hate people that aren't like me.
Yeah.
So it's just...
Oh, they're just such terrible people.
It's my favorite episode out of the new season. I think it's amazingly appropriate with the podcast that we do.
Absolutely. It was great, man. I loved every moment of it. I loved the passing the torch scene in the movie.
They literally passed the torch.
They literally passed the torch.
Oh, and the action hero in the movie Thundergun himself, is Dolph Lundgren.
John Thundergun.
Yeah. Yeah, so they totally have Dolph Lundgren being, that guy that he always kind of is.
Absolutely.
Except he plays into the joke of being a shitty action trope character.
Yeah. Like older, disillusioned.
Yeah, they're like, we got a mission for you. He's like,
it's a mission to crawl back into a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
It's just it's
great.
It's so good, so good. So please, for me.
Yeah,
watch this episode
for Phil.
It's like I'm pretty sure it's episode 2, but it's one of the first couple episodes on the new season of It's Always Sunny.
I haven't watched It's Always Sunny in a while until that episode.
Well, man,
it's like
it's like we were saying. How the fuck are they on season 14 and still writing good shit?
I didn't realize that this show was still going, at all. I thought they had ended it long ago.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, it didn't seem like the kind of show that would last for 14 years, but somehow it's persevered. It's because the writing's amazing.
Yeah,
that's
the
why.
writing is great.
Yeah, and they don't take themselves so seriously that they'd cause a problem.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no canon, so they could literally just write that forever.
They could just do whatever.
There's little canon, like Cricket continuing to have his life
Frank
shit on.
lives. Yeah, Frank lives with Charlie.
Yeah, with a toe knife.
Yo.
Man, they get some Germans over on this one episode because they want hot German co-eds to come stay with them that are backpacking, and then instead they get 2 German guys that are really weird, and the German guy is using this the older guy's using a weird old German spoon to fuck with his foot, and the whole time Frank's over there what's he doing over there? Why is he using the spoon? That that doesn't work. You got to get the knife. You got to get you need to dig in there under your toe, and then Charlie's like, well, why don't you tell him, man? Just go over there and talk to him. So then they form a bond, and they swap each other's foot utensils.
Gosh.
And so he hands him the foot knife, and the German guy hands him the toe spoon, and they just start digging on each other's feet, and they're just it's. I love that show, guys. But no, that was all I wanted to say at the end of this absolutely nothing to do with it episode of anime.
Yeah, anime. That's 3 weeks down.
3.
With an M-A-Y and a hyphen.
Mm-hmm.
You thought I was going to miss it.
Next week, we're doing Redline.
Are we doing Redline?
Oh yeah, we're not doing Redline.
Yeah, because I think
we're gonna do Memories.
Because we had talked about Redline in the anime episode that we did with Levi.
Yeah,
a while back. Hey guys, that's an older episode.
Yeah, that's really the reason I wanted to redo it, just because I love that one.
It is a great movie. We're gonna have to do that again at some time, but I really, really, really want to do Memories.
Memories. Yeah, we'll do Memories.
Yeah. So, guys, tune in next time. Check us out on Facebook, Spotify, Anchor, and on YouTube, depending on where you're watching this or listening to this. We'll be back next week for the final week of anime with a hyphen and an MAY.
Gotcha.
Bye, guys.
Bye.